Hola, bienvenidos a IMHO.
And not in my home. I forgot what you were doing. I didn't know what you were saying. And I forgot how this goes. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm sorry.
To quote Will Smith.
No.
Bienvenidos a Miami.
10 years.
Welcome to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami.
Did you see 10 years? Academy said you're not allowed back for 10 years.
That's fucked up.
I think that's fucked up.
But it's okay. They're not paying us for our opinions.
Okay. We're not a part of the Academy.
Curtis is.
He votes.
He gets all the screeners. Hola, bienvenidos a IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion,
Me llamo Darby.
Me llamo Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for priests.
Alexis! Listen.
I don't know why I said that.
You know, after watching that episode and hearing what Drag Setla said, and then, of course, watching Marta Mama and hearing everything she said, you cannot joke about religion when you're talking to Spanish people.
Yeah.
Religion, it's a choice, okay? But it's a choice that the country made. And I don't love it, okay? I don't love it. But we have to be, oh my God, you have to be respectful. Because the Catholic Church, very respectful to people unless you're a victim of any kind. Here we are. We're back for Drag Race
We're
España.
back for Drag Race España too. This was a jam-packed episode. So we are gonna just spend a quick. Do we want to do a check-in, baby? How are you? I missed you.
Oh my God.
You went away.
Yes, and I honestly thank you for saying that. I missed, just like the
JB.
the environment. Yeah, of course. Well, just like the energy that Chicago has. I was in LA apartment hunting because I am moving in May.
Yes.
You're moving in June, so
I'm coming to join you in June because you're getting it, and I'm gonna move in.
Well, I gotta get in, and I gotta warn the townspeople. I think that's how it works in Shrek.
But we found a place.
Well, I found a place.
Yeah.
I found a place. So yeah, I'll be moving.
And then you're gonna get all decorated
in just a few weeks.
for me to come and join, and
we're gonna.
It's gonna be so fun to be roommates. We can film anytime.
I may add a couple locks to the door. You can refer to them as riddles. I think that's how you view. You live in Urbridge, right? Listen, okay. Pro tip: if you're moving to LA, they don't put apartments on internet, and you call from internet or you email from internet, and you say You say, I live there now, and they say, yes? No, that's not how it works. People just put signs up on the side of the building, so you just drive around. We were like, well, we'll only be there for 36 hours. We'll make appointments. We'll find a place. We did 12 places in 8 hours. It was a lot. Yeah, no. It was a lot personally, just, to take on. And then after a long day, when we realized we hadn't found a place and this was all a ruse and that was it. We were giving up. We went back to his friend's house, his friend from Chicago who lives out there now.
Massive pecs.
Huge pecs. I call him Superman chest. Truly. Humongous pecs.
Yeah. That's what the P stands for. Can you cut out priest?
Yeah, no, I was going to do that anyway. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say it again?
The P today stands for pecs.
Comma, Superman. No, but he was like, oh, actually, there's a place in our building that's opening up. Do you want to take a look at it?
Were you like...
And we were so beaten down.
Were you like, pecs, why didn't you tell us this sooner?
I said, pecs, comma, Superman, what have you been up to? Yeah, and then we ended up just finding a place in his friend's and Curtis's good friend's building.
That's honestly meant to be vibes.
I agree.
I think that all signs were pointing you towards that.
Finding an apartment in LA is very stressful and very difficult and not something that we were fully prepared for or aware of. And I think we needed, listen, the universe beats you down when you need to be beaten down.
Mm-hmm. And it beats you off when you needed to be beaten off.
And we got off by the end of that day. But yeah, I'm excited. The new IMHO studio
is gonna be
gorge.
Lit. And of course, I'm just gonna be on the other side of the hallway, so it's gonna be amazing.
What do you mean the other side of the hallway?
You said there was 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Yeah, so there's a studio, and then there's mine and Curtis's marital bed.
Okay, well, we'll work out the details later. So, that's amazing. I don't have anything new to report. I want to say, if you notice my voice is lower, it's because... Okay, well, I don't have COVID, but I do have like a weird post-nasal drip. There's a cough involved. That's the only thing new with me. I'm hoping to be done with it soon. I got Mucinex. I got Flonase.
So important.
I've been using my wig steamer as like mouth steamer.
Well, our IMHO Live, our final Chicago IMHO Live
is but a week away.
Is only a week away, so you have to cure yourself.
I will. And speaking of
Thruples therapy, IMHO Live.
I don't have a segue. No, I was gonna get into it.
Okay, I'll do it. So you say we've got IMHO Live Thruples therapy.
We've got IMHO Live Thruples therapy. It's a week away from filming.
Speaking of a week away, I've been to Barcelona.
Should we get into it?
Yes, we should.
This episode was incredible.
It was wild, y'all.
And I listened to Marta Mama today. She told me that
Marta Mama tells us everything we need to know.
Yeah. First of all,
we all listen to Marta Mama.
Preface. Watch this, then go watch Marta Mama.
Go watch Marta Mama now.
Go watch Marta Mama now, honestly. And then come back to us, honestly.
Yeah.
She told us that this episode, because I've heard, all the chatter online, this episode is the highest ranked so far of the entire franchise. And let me tell you, watching it, I can see why. Let's get into it.
España is doing it like no other group is. And as our episodes are, they're just a regurgitation of Marta Mama. But as Marta Mama said, unlike American Drag Race, so let me give you a little behind the scenes. So American Drag Race,
fascinating when I heard this.
When the cameras are turned off, the contestants can't speak to one another,
and
including the van from the studio to the hotel. And
then when they get to the hotel, they have to just go in their room and not talk to anyone. They don't have phones.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's even TV.
So they only get to know one another on set when the cameras are rolling. Whereas Drag Race España, as we saw with like the little drag setless and Onyx are kind of fucking or whatever.
Would love. I'm support.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
They would make amazing drag babies.
OnlyFans? Are you kidding? I'm a fan. They get to actually hang out and talk and see each other outside of the show.
Because they live in the same house, like real world vibes.
Do you remember? Okay. Here's one of my favorite things.
Wait, hold on.
You know what's so weird? I just got this COVID test in the mail.
No, I took one yesterday.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I guess it's too late now. You know what I think it is? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a doctor, but I did watch a few seasons of Grey's Anatomy until they tried to kill Sandra Oh with an icicle, and then I had to leave. I didn't have a voice the last time we filmed, and so I think this is sympathy. I think, you know what this is?
We're synced up.
It's you being a good friend. Well, I wouldn't say that. I bleed for different reasons than you do. Oh, here it is. America's Next Top Model. I'm loving that we're viewing America's Next Top Model for the goddamn disaster.
Stanford prison experiment.
That it actually was. But do you remember that season where they included them living together and that was like its own separate season, like its own Untucked? Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they had a season just like Drag Race and Untucked. It would be America's Next Top Model, and then it would be like half an hour of all the drama in the house where they live.
Ooh, that's exciting.
That's fun. But ultimately, it did destroy everyone that was in it.
Did you see Real World New Orleans? Is
Danny?
They're doing a reunion season of them. They're all coming back to do a season.
Listen,
and they're going to talk about all that.
Real World New Orleans was top tier.
Real World New Orleans was the Drag Race España of its time.
Okay.
And that's how
Danny was my first, real crush that I got super obsessed with.
For those of you who don't know, Danny was openly gay, but his boyfriend was not, and he was in, the Army or the Air Force or something. So he would come on the show, but had to be blurred.
One of those. But he was like...
But you could tell that they were both hot towards each other.
Who was the little girl? I followed her blog.
Melissa. She's back. She looks the exact same. This was 1995-96.
She looks the exact same. She was absolutely.
Do you remember David?
David, of course I remember.
Do you remember
David?
Come on, be my baby tonight.
Yes, duh.
He's doing it again.
The same song.
They sing the same song.
That's tough.
I don't really care.
They have to be in their 40s.
Yeah. One of them married Kelly. She married Scott Wolf from Party of Five.
I knew that. What about Mormon Girl?
She's back, and they all hate her because she went on.
Is she Mormon still?
Because she went on to do all those challenges, and I guess she really loved fucking people over in those challenges to try to win.
Mormon. That was the first Real World season that I watched every single episode, every week, tuned in.
Yeah.
And that was tough because I had to sneak it.
Oh,
I had to watch it when the parents were, reading their Bibles or whatever.
I came in at the end of Seattle, which was iconic.
Yes,
Seattle
of
might be
course.
the most iconic in general, but for me, New Orleans...
Is that the one where she got punched in the chest?
She got slapped. She got slapped,
in
and
the
she
face.
had like
Why did I say punched in the chest?
Yeah,
Wait, would she
yeah.
have Lyme disease?
I think so.
Not
yeah,
good.
or Crohn's.
Either way,
I
not
don't
great.
remember.
Don't slap someone with Lyme/Crohn's. They're going through their own thing.
But the biblioteca is open. Let's do the library.
Oh, yeah.
Now here's what I want to say. Marta Mama actually said this, and it made me feel better about my opinion.
Agreed.
Is
I know what you're gonna say.
I
I
think
agree.
that they probably
Fee.
didn't know that it was coming, and they didn't really know enough about each other, so they were thinking off the top of their head. So this wasn't maybe as good solid as some of the other reading challenges,
Yeah, so here's the thing. Like,
but lots of funny.
very funny moments, but all very generic kind of funny moments, or funny moments that kind of came out of the result of the joke. Sharon.
I think Sharon won because of those moments.
Yes. And of course, Estrella was
That is so funny.
loving it, loving every moment, which is all we want as viewers.
Estrella-
is to be either you're having a lot of fun and we get to have fun too, or you're having a lot of trauma and then we get to have fun while you suffer.
Yeah.
I want either or both.
Jarigi, Miss Jarigi,
Very
come in
funny.
secret sniper from the side.
Yeah.
No one expected that of her, and she came in and had some really good ones.
I agree with you and Marta Mama that a reading challenge on the second episode is strange because they don't know enough about each other, nor do we as an audience have the frame of reference. One of the best parts of a reading challenge is when they include iconic moments from the season where we can just be like, oh yeah, you did suck. You deserve to go home. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Wait,
Which-
who?
Samantha Valentine, which we, of course we saw that again this episode. She's not doing great. Okay, positive. You ready? You ready for the plus sign?
Yeah.
It is something that drag queens often have to do a lot as hosts within gay bars and other environments. It's kind of reading off the cuff. They were kind of put to the test.
Absolutely.
And we saw that Sharon was ready to take that test. She had studied for
Proving-
like 30 years.
Yeah. We did have a couple of moments with, Trauma Talk, the Christians' persecution of drag Setlas.
Talking about how like Christian lawyers sued her for her fucking drag number as Mary and Jesus. And Martha Mama talks a lot about it. And we're from the South.
Go listen to that.
And also, we're from the South. Like, we've experienced our own religious trauma.
I think they might take it more seriously there in this regard.
As a population as a whole, correct.
Yeah.
But as someone who grew up in Southern Baptist,
No,
I'm
yeah.
going to fight you
Your pamphlets.
with a knife.
Your pamphlets.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we love, they're called tracts, so.
She had a hard time bouncing back from that, but now she has. And
Well, she went on to win again.
Thrive.
She went on to win the competition again years later, so.
I want to see, hearing Marta Mama talk about the Canary Islands and seeing what we've seen from Drag South already, I want to go like YouTube videos, the Canary Islands.
I'll do you one better. I want to go to the Canary Islands.
Should we go there?
So oh my God, you have so much to concentrate
I
on.
know.
You know your
Listen.
sister?
Mm.
She's an accountant now.
She got eye surgery.
So you got to go take care of her. So I'll go to the Canary Islands and, well, she wouldn't even be able to see the colors. The colors, Duke, the colors. Myra doesn't know.
You're colorblind. Our other trauma talk was about the importance of therapy, which I don't know where I would be without our therapist. How's that going, by the way?
She misses you.
Okay, have you seen this TikTok trend where we each say one word that comes to mind and then we try to match it? Like if I hold up a picture of...
Before you do that, we saw Supreme come out first.
Yeah, of course we're going to do
need to
Supreme.
discuss
We do need
Supreme.
to discuss Supreme. I love this
Because
wig.
I think from the waist up, it's the best Supreme has ever looked.
I
was
loved it.
Blown away.
I loved it.
I loved
You
it.
were mad at the tights? What?
Okay, when she's sitting at the panel, it's so larger than life and so stunning. And then when you see kind of her standing up, it does feel like an afterthought. Like they ran out of fabric or she had to go to a business meeting.
You know what I think would have been great on the bottom? Sweatpants.
You know what? If your only view of drag is through United States Drag Race, you're a drag queen.
That was good.
JB is chewing the fuck out of a lamb's horn, so I'm so sorry to anyone who's a lamb farmer. Or thank you for your work.
Lamb of God. See? Religion is a choice.
She's chosen it.
Tune it up. Guest.
Oh.
Star is La Zoe.
Yeah.
Who was in Love and I didn't even know.
Yes.
Marta Mama told me that. Not a big part, but she was in there.
So cute. A musician. So beautiful.
I loved her makeup. So, we don't have a lot of time. You've got your girls, I've got my girls, you've got JB.
Got my Christian dog.
I think what we do is we're going to welcome back the season 1 girls because they're the live audience for the Supreme Deluxe Extravaganza talent show. And we get to say hi to them. So, this TikTok's trend. If I hold up phone, we'll both say a word that comes to mind when we view it. And then we'll try to connect and we'll try to guess, we'll try to get the same word. Like, I hold this up, you say, what do you see? What are you going to say when you think of this?
iPhone
Case.
4.
Okay, so then we try to guess the same word that's connected to those words. This is a TikTok trend. We're very young.
Very young. Oh my God, I hate algebra.
First up, La Macarena. Glam.
Pink. Okay, now we have to guess the same word.
John
Barbie.
Benet Ramsey.
Oh.
Jared Bocano.
Okay. Marie Antoinette.
Boots.
Oh.
Royalty.
Beheaded.
Oh, that's
okay.
similar.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you just said that, and I. She looked great though. I loved it.
Inti.
Okay.
Fierce.
Art.
Art.
Audrey Hepburn.
Oh.
I don't know how the young kids do it. Do you think it's because they don't see people in real life
I think
anymore?
it's more for objects than people.
Okay.
Oh, Rancha Castilla-La Mancha.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. Yeah,
Miley Cyrus. Yes, of course. I love that, and I loved seeing her little titties.
Star titties.
Let me tell you, there's a comfort. Okay, there's a comfort in knowing that Arantxa hasn't changed a goddamn bit.
No, but she looks
Love
great.
her. Love her. I love that bitch.
it. Jugafio Crujiente.
Oh, okay. Fine
Art.
china. Plate.
Plates. I agree with you.
I loved that the top was like solid, but then she had the same pattern
Structured.
printed on actual fabric. That was, that's art.
Jovi Manormi. Wait, what's that movie?
I know exactly. Death Becomes Her.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
Just say it.
Death becomes her.
Oh God, don't put this on TikTok.
Oh God.
So good. Listen, there are a few people who have heads made or whatever, and it actually looks like them. But because her resting face looks like a mannequin, she was able to make it happen.
She pitched a doubleheader and she hit it out of the park.
I don't know sports, but I do know beheadings, and this one I would chop her head off.
Poopy poison.
Okay, first word.
Punk.
Messy. Oh, okay, hang on. So let's guess the same word.
Oh.
Bad.
No. She looks good.
Listen, I'm not a Poopy Poison fan, and that's fine.
She looks good.
I'm happy she's happy.
Yeah. Okay, Killer Queen.
Oh, cosplay.
Khaleesi.
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
Blonde.
So she came out looking like Game of Thrones, but then she had a Pokeball.
She's beautiful.
No,
I think
she
Killer
looks
Queen
so
is
great.
Gorgeous.
She looks so great.
Yeah.
Sagittaria.
Okay.
Lady in Red. Roxanne.
I mean,
incredible.
her hips.
Always
So
incredible.
great.
So beautiful. And finally, speaking of beautiful, the Carmen Farala Dynasty.
Holiday Party or Barbie. You know Holiday Barbie?
Yeah.
She looks like Holiday Barbie.
She does look
You
like
said
Holiday
Dynasty. Okay, we have to guess the same word.
Criminal.
Criminal.
Criminal
What
to
were
be
you
like
about
Criminus. Criminal, she looks so beautiful.
No, she's so fucking stunning.
She looks so beautiful,
I'm
and it's so exciting to see all of them back. But enough about them. It's time for the Supreme Deluxe Eleganza Talent Extravaganza Judges Cheer. All right, here we go.
Yay.
We're starting off with Drag Sethas.
Could not have been a better start. Listen, we start with a transformer.
Oh my gosh.
I see now why she has won that pageant twice. Or competition, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what it was. A really difficult feat. And she's done it twice. And I get
Especially because her feet are in those boots. They're so high up.
Can I ask you this? She is so high up and her boots are so high up. Is that harder or easier to walk in? Because it looks like heels, but then the heels look like they're on a flat.
I think that because
Difficult.
the angle of the shoe, they're not super pitched forward, so I think that is
But then to see
a little more stable.
But when she did end up like throwing herself to the ground in them, I was like, you're adding 8 to 10 inches. I mean, I don't know. That's just what I assume,
We'd have to ask
when I see
Onyx.
that. But that was nuts. But I loved it because that's Canary Island.
I loved it. And another moment a Marta Mama moment, she said that they wanted to make it as much like a live show as possible. So she said that they put up a screen in front of the judges so they could have time to like really set everything up.
So the judges could be shocked.
Make everything clear to the judges so we could get their actual
reactions. The hobbies
reactions.
thought that was an actual car. Like the little one was excited because they were like, oh, finally, a car made for me.
Hota cara hota. This was so cool.
She's 18 years old.
She's 18. It's really impressive. The look was so cute.
Impressive.
Marta Mama explained that it was the references. Go watch her. I loved the look on its own. She started out with a keyboard singing. Fuck, I forgot to write it. What that's called that she was doing.
Singing.
But it's something.
Singing with keyboard.
Folklorico.
So she was doing.
Folklorico.
Okay. So she was doing like an organ kind of piece on the keyboard, and I was like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. And then she got up and she was like talking about shit in the room and was like, that was fucking cool.
Allegedly, she was doing it all off the top of her head. Freestyle. And this was something that she does a lot in her act at home.
She freebases comedy.
So cool. Ariel Rec doing her original song Tarantula. I like that the pit crew is backup dancers.
I agree with everything that was said. That it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. It was
just that everyone else was so good.
Everyone else was at an energy level that was just a little higher than this. Not to mention, we had just seen drag Sethless in like platform boots, jumping and throwing her body to the ground, and you're in flats as like dancers move around you, which very jealous. Like if I ever have to go on tour for anything, I will have people dancing around me. I think it's brilliant. I didn't not enjoy it.
No, I thought it was cool.
Some really shitty talents. I just want to say, I love a talent show starting off a season. It's something I love about All Stars.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Do it.
I didn't like that for a regular season until this.
I like that you get a chance to really show us what you do. And if you don't do what you do well, it's nice to know.
Jariji Darkley.
Singing opera.
Taking
her pants off.
Now, I loved it. Opera's not meant to be sung on a Britney mic like that. It's meant to be like projected out over the audience. So hearing her breath and stuff did take me out of it a little bit, but really beautiful, really impressive, a gorgeous voice.
Yes, if I were to go to a drag show or to a bar and that performance had happened, I would have been thrilled. But she's not an opera singer. I don't say anything about that. She's not an opera singer. But for what it was, I thought it was great. She's not an opera singer.
Samantha Ballantyne's doing a number where she's a painter and she paints something behind the thing and she turns it around and you can't see it and then she throws glitter on it and then stick. The glitter move was a nice twist. We've seen this done before by Manila Luzon in All Stars. But way better. I will say I liked her look. I think she looked really cute. What do you think? The guy was hot. The last moment was flubbed.
Listen,
she's a little messy.
Yeah.
Benedita Von Dosh doing some religious, this burlesque moment.
This.
Yeah, doing some religious kind of imagery.
Can I say,
like her face.
I thought, and it's painted beautifully. When she came in the workroom, one of the first things she said was that like she's known for showing her body, but she's going to get through this competition without doing that.
I was sad to hear that.
She's not going to show her body. And then she came and did this, and I'm like, do it.
No, I'm glad.
Strength.
I'm glad that they showed her body.
So great.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
And I
loved it.
And a really cool use of the backup dancers, but still maintaining the focus.
And a really cool use of religion.
Onyx and this egg, honey. Sunny side up.
What I think it is. Okay. You do this a lot. You say things that are just related to something you see, but aren't quite related to what's happening. But you say it with such confidence and excitement. That's comedy.
You get me.
I loved the idea, and I loved also everyone's like backing tracks of their original shit.
Incredible.
Who's your friend? DJ Jazzy Jeff?
Lucian Piani?
He's not well. You can't say that.
We have a new segment called They're Not Well.
It did take a while to get to the final product that we all saw coming. So I agree with that critique, but so beautiful.
Speaking of beautiful, next is Marina. Marina did some amazing dance moves with the background.
And then
crew,
and
incredible.
Then a story
and then a lip
lyrics.
sync.
Her story about why can't I be beautiful? Like, say my name out loud. Like, come on.
Oh, I loved that. Yeah.
I do want to, let me rewind. Let me Marina Ryan. Nope. She was kind of a buzzkill during the reading challenge. That wasn't fun.
Well, not everyone can be funny.
No. Not her reading challenge.
No.
Her reaction to everything.
Yeah.
She took everything so personally. Estrella is losing her fucking mind. And then Marina's like, there's no class.
She's being a wet blanket, which would make sense with her whole marine situation.
True. Okay. That child did drown in her waters.
It wasn't a child, it was a man, and RuPaul didn't call anyone.
She said positive thoughts. It's not her fault.
You're right. Estrella Extravaganza.
Little hamburger titty bitch. I loved this.
Reveal after reveal after reveal.
This. Okay, US Drag Race, you listening? Wow. Hey girls. Do this. Support your queens. The prop work, the sets, the
squeezable titty, the tassel packets.
Well, no, she did that. But I'm just saying, like, the sets and stuff of all of these, like, the tours that people go to see, this is the kind of production quality they're going to see. Let's see if they can do it. Let's see what we're going to see live. The number would have been great on her own, but with all of the added elements, and then she squirted mustard and ketchup or whatever the fuck. Loved.
Funny.
She's so charming. She's so fucking charming.
Yeah. Team Estrella over
I'm
here.
a huge...
Team Estrella.
Huge Estrella fan. Huge.
And
Love.
she got to feed a little burger to her pussy.
I don't know why I had that reaction. And then she burped out of her mouth.
Sharon, speaking of out of your mouth. Out of the mouth, the voice of an angel with this one. Now, listen. Let's talk about the look. The look was pretty.
Look, and the voice
simple.
was great.
The
Listen,
voice, she is very talented.
This is what we need to say.
And then you go.
We're American. We're U.S. American. We're United States of America. It's different. Okay, it's different.
The choice.
Yeah, like a non-black person singing "Summertime" and using a black puppet. For Americans, for United States.
It didn't. I'm glad you're saying this because
not great.
It did make me go, oh.
But Drag Race Spain, it's a different culture. I just want any non-black Americans watching. I just want you to know if you felt inspired by that performance, stop it. The talent is undeniable, and I can't speak to the cultural difference.
Yes,
I'll say that.
I don't. Yeah. We can speak to this cultural moment. Diamante Mary Brown. This was so fun. She took us on a journey. This could be. This was so cool.
I thought this was one of the best talent performances we've seen on any franchise ever. This and her runway, I'm sorry to jump ahead. She won me over so hard this episode. Yeah. I am beyond on board. This was phenomenal.
Yeah. This was so cool. It was a party from start to finish. And the finish.
An original song. Another original song.
Yeah.
And the cool, like, non-hair wig. And her jumping off the fucking judges' table.
Walking up to the judges' table, something they never do in America, which you're not allowed to after India Farah.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I would not want to walk up to the judges.
No, that's terrifying.
I'd
well, you can't do it in America because you can see the sweatpants. But this talent show, it was the best talent show. They said it in their kind of Untucked moment. It was the best talent show I think I've ever seen. As a whole. As a whole.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even the people in the bottom didn't do a terrible job.
No.
It wasn't embarrassing.
It's just luck of the draw being with amazing people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to this runway. The category is The Day of the Beasts, which is horror.
A movie. It's a famous
I did Groundhog Day because I'm a groundhog.
And that's, listen.
Or a groundhog. Imagine waking up
every day and being in upstate New York.
Oh, is that where? Can I be honest?
No, thank you.
I hate the trope of Groundhog Day. It really makes me upset.
I haven't seen the musical because, like, not everything has to be musical. But I love that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Great movie.
Should I watch?
I watched it almost like I lived a Groundhog.
Have you seen Happy Death
Day?
Day?
Over and over. Yes, of course we've talked about
that
this.
one's fun.
Yeah, it is really good.
Hota Kata Hota. She is a Martian from another planet. This is really cool.
She's a Martian executive.
She's a Martian executive realness. I didn't realize she's got a bug in her belt.
I got a snake in my boot. This was such a fun Dragula episode. The Boulets, so quiet.
No,
but it was fun.
There is a big one in a little hobby. Joriji Dercleese, she was like a rosy, thorny monster.
Broken-hearted.
I
liked this a lot as well.
Pretty. This wasn't, so I guess the point was to go ugly or like horror.
Yeah.
And this was still very beautiful, but still very, I hate those teeth things. Actually, that's a horror thing for me. I'll never do those teeth things.
Well, yeah, because we have bad teeth. As someone who's also just like strikingly beautiful, being ugly is really difficult. Like, I know it's easier for some, but for us it's hard. And honestly, even attempting to be ugly is the scary part.
You should have worn your Mike Wazowski.
My what?
Your Mike Wazowski.
I would still be fucking hot as fuck.
Ariel Rec, she's kind of a bunny. Do you see, look, she's holding RuPaul's book. She was a bunny and then into a sleep paralysis demon.
Listen, Drag Race Spain Season 2 is top tier. I didn't hate this overall.
No.
But given everything that I saw, I didn't love it. But I think it's clever. I think putting the balloons under the tights.
Yeah, it's cool.
And the crazy straws as veins. Like, I think that could have flown on Season 1.
Yeah. Samantha Ballantyne's is plastic surgery. Now, I've yet to see one of these kind of plastic surgery like looks that I like. So I was prepared to hate this when I saw it. And then she took the face off and I thought, oh, that's still cool. That's so cool. And then I still hated it after because it's just not.
I agree. I liked when she pulled her face off. It's honestly something, after getting to know her these past 2 episodes, I would like to do more often.
No, I think she's fun. I think she's just a lot.
You can't be a lot and not deliver the goods. Okay, that's what my dealer told me.
Benedita Von Dosch, she is a mummy.
Sharon Needles. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was fine. We've seen it done better. Cool makeup, though. Really scary. Onyx.
How do you pack that?
I think it's all, like, foldable, soft, but, like, stay-uppy. I don't know how you pack it.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Foldable, soft,
but
stay-uppy.
Stay-uppy, yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Look at the fucking face, though. Eyes, teeth. Yeah. This.
So great.
This mind. Ivy Winters watched this and said, fuck.
Oh, poor Ivy Winters. She just didn't have the personality. I did love in her talking head when she was like, it's like carrying a building. It's the most uncomfortable thing I've worn. I was like, I love getting the inside scoop.
Yeah,
I love hearing that it's miserable because as a viewer, it's miserable to watch something so incredible and not be able to do it yourself.
Marina.
I can do soft. I can't do standy-uppy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Marina. I love the idea behind this.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie, Malignant, that just came out?
I don't believe in tumors.
Marina is telling a story with this. It's so cool.
Her backside is her burned lover, and then she's like the woman reading about it in the papers, and she's so sad. Martha Mama does go a little more into detail, a lot more into detail about the song that it was based on, and that it did happen at a particular bar, and she wished that Marina had made that connection. But I love the idea of it. It definitely was a safe runway to me because I thought it was so intriguing.
Yeah, I liked that. I've never seen that before on the runway done like that.
Death.
Drag Setlas, a lot. She was eaten by a white wolf. Yeah. Anything she does is gonna be fucking stoned and finished and cool.
I loved from the neck up. Okay, and well, not
I liked
the neck
back
up.
too.
I liked the stoned wolf arms
and face.
But it didn't make a lot of sense. Of like, if she had been eaten, then why is her body the wolf's body?
Yeah, maybe if she had sold it better, like if she
had the wolf
eaten,
body,
but she skinned the wolf and now she wears it as a coat.
Well, I don't believe in that. I don't eat beef.
Sharon was a kind of a ragdoll, voodoo doll vibes. She had a scary face. She did look really scary.
When she ripped the face off, and then I loved that the gloves had the seams on the fingers to make her look like a scary doll. She started stabbing herself in the heart and it started to bleed.
Yeah.
She performed the fuck out of it. I don't know what was under the skirt, but some sort of scary thing. I enjoyed it.
I think crosses.
I enjoyed
cool,
it.
Yeah.
Crosses are very scary. It's Ask Jesus. He hated them.
Now, Estrella, she is scared of mirrors.
Yeah, I didn't fully understand it, but I don't care.
It does give divine. It does give divine.
It does give divine, and it was like Dragula episode 1. I was in.
Ed Gein. Or who's John Wayne Gacy?
The clown killer?
John Wayne Gacy.
Fuck him.
Now, Diamante Mary Brown, this was so fucking cool. Are you kidding me? This is so cool.
For me, para me, she won the episode. Her talent, original song was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then she comes out in this look that I've
Inspired.
never seen before.
No, because this is...
I've never seen
like
this.
the judges said, it's hard to do. Everything's been done.
her.
Everything's been done. This was inspired by the Cuco, which is like Spain's version of the Boogeyman.
Listen, she should have won this episode. I'm sorry.
Dad ass.
Say it. The proportions of it was so perfect.
Yeah. All right, so... Okay, blah, blah, blah. The winner is Sharon. Sharon did a good job. I agree with you. I think Diamante did great.
Yeah.
Onyx, for some reason, was kind of in the bottom. Not really, though.
I think Onyx was in the top. Like, they said this in the Untucked moment, that it didn't feel like a top 3, bottom 3. It felt more like a top 4, bottom 2.
Yes, the bottom 2 were Ariel Rec and Samantha Valentine's. Once again, this lip sync was insane. Samantha, they just value that kind of crazy messiness. I will say, it's not going to work a third time. She's already done it 2 lip syncs now. It's not going to work a third time.
It shouldn't have worked the first time, in my opinion. I hated it. Okay? I hated it.
Yeah.
It read as so desperate and so not connected to anything. Do I think that Ariel was, like, doing anything spectacular? No, but was she doing the song at least? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a difference of opinion, difference of culture, perhaps. But stop it.
I just don't know what else we're going to see from Samantha. We're not seeing incredible runway looks. And both of the lip syncs have been just kind of like temper tantrum vibes.
That is such a perfect way to describe it.
What made me think of, she literally ripped her wig off, threw it on the ground. Well, she was trying to do something with the...
It's like
with the necklace.
And it's like she's...
Hey,
you can see her thinking it. Like, you have those moments of her kind of... You can see her thinking, fuck, what am I going to do next? That's not fun to watch. I will say, Mark the Mama and her perspective, she truly enjoys that. And she's like, who would you pay to see at a show? Would you rather see Samantha Valentine or Ariel, like, at the end of the day? And she chose Samantha. She's like, yes, of course, it's crazy. It's funny. I'd watch that at a bar. I think even at a bar, I would grow tired of it. Like,
well, especially if it's at the end of the day. You've been working all day. It's tiring.
Well, you have to meet your schedule, and you've got to get your hours, because if you don't get your hours, you don't get your insurance.
And you have to clock out, and you have to clock out.
Get glasses, although they probably shouldn't get glasses, because, like...
Well, my girls tried glasses, but, you know,
they're ladies. They got to find husbands first.
They keep breaking. We're doing monocles right now.
Oh, right. So feminine.
It's really just one pair of glasses that I cut in the middle so they can each have a... Yeah. They have the same eyesight.
But you tell them they look like Mr. Peanut.
They're fraternal twins, but identical vision.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's not for me,
But it is for the judges, so Samantha stays.
Yeah.
And thus ends another episode of Drag Race España. Again, so much fun watching this. I loved it.
I loved it. I loved seeing our season 1 queens. Especially this early in the process of only having 2 seasons. To have the entire casts of both, except for... Marisa, sorry. Seeing everyone together was so nice. I loved it. Then next week, we get something else. I don't remember it.
I think it's some kind of singing thing.
Great. Can't wait. Tune in for that. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and, of course, the bell notification so you get notified anytime we post a new video.
Find us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheShow.
Honestly, it's the closest you've been.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
If you would like a video message from us, we are each on Cameo, including Chan. So go to Cameo and look us up there.
And we also do a thing called Cameo, where it's a special message from us to you. It's like a mini episode of what you're watching now, but just for your eyeballs.
It has like a background. It has 2 very tired
dance numbers.
Well, dance numbers if dancing is just like sitting and looking at a camera. If that's like your version of dance.
JoJo Siwa cut her hair.
Do you remember when Rosie cut her hair and the world
Stopped.
the doors Rosie O'Donnell has opened? Okay, well, we will see you next week for more Drag Race España.
Yes, and remember, religion is a choice.
Choose better. Adios.
Are you a purple people eater? Is that what your beast is?
Remember when I did that?
Yeah, that was so fun.
Thank you.
You were so good.
I did a purple people eater for a Halloween show, and we had a blast.
You were one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Talk about talent show. That could have been a talent show number.
Are you mocking me?
No. Oh, you can't slap me anymore. You're gonna get canceled for 10 years by the Academy.
That's fucked up. That's so stupid. Listen,
Yeah.
Listen, we don't have an opinion, but we do, like, I don't love it, but, like, who can't, like, Chris Rock doesn't care. Chris Rock, like, who can't stop? Come on.
It seems...
Come on.
Yeah. Also, Jared Leto.
Ugh. No, thank you.
I saw Morbius.
Mm-mm.
I didn't pay for it.
Are you depressed?
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen, you know what I'm about to say. Have you seen it? Everywhere, people everywhere.
The sand video?
No.
Or the
fuck
dumplings?
off. No, stop it. No, I'm talking about real cinema.
Oh, Everything Everywhere. No, I haven't seen it yet. Did you see it?
No, I'm dying to. I think it looks so good.
I'm hearing from everyone that it's transcendent and it's like the best.
Oh my
Should we go see it and talk about it?
Yes.
For Patreon?
Well, okay, so when I was in LA, I'm sorry to say this, I saw the billboards for it and I'd seen all this stuff on TikTok about it and I was like, maybe I should like really get into this. And then I watched multiple trailers. I watched like the teasers and then like the real one. And then I watched like interviews and I'm in. I need to see it. I need to see it.
No, of course.
I think it's life-changing.
Michelle Yeoh is incredible.
I think it's life-changing.
We love her.
It's got to be life-changing.
I'm a groundhog. I'm a beaver. It kind of looks like a beaver.
It does look like a beaver. Do groundhogs have those teeth?
This one does.
Yeah, but you made it.
Punxsutawney Phil. That should have been my P.
Yeah, but I don't... Let's not skirt the issue. Sorry, I know you're wearing a
do.
skirt. But do groundhogs have those teeth? Probably ones.
They gotta get in the ground somehow.
Oh, yeah, but beavers do it for the wood.
Don't we all?
You can't
You
use
seen that
teeth.
one TikTok?
You can't use
You
teeth
seen that
with
one
wood.
TikTok axe?
You can't use teeth with wood.
Axe guy
What?
who splits wood.
He's Trumpy. I heard on Twitter.
Oh, he did a video discounting that.
What did he say?
He's not Trumpy, but it's just as bad. He's I didn't like any of the candidates.
Ugh.
But just shut up. You're
tell
not
us
here.
you're a Trumpy
You're
without
not
saying
here to
you're
talk.
Trumpy.
Just split the wood.
Split the wood and...
Take your shirt off sometimes.
It is weird that you're splitting wood with your shirt on. Like, I'm not saying that, like, I know a lot about woodworking, but I have seen plenty of videos via Pornhub that show that shirts unnecessary.
Yeah. Hey, splitting wood in a shirt? I wouldn't.
Oh, can I tell you this? So, when we went apartment hunting in Los Angeles, we were in West Hollywood, and we had a little bit of a break, so we went to lunch. And
You got a pump? You got a sir pump?
Mm-hmm. No.
Sir pump?
We don't want to spend money. We went to Amel's Diner. And
Who's Amel?
it's just like a diner. Like a Hollywood old-timey diner. It's fine. But we ended up sitting outside, and it is like the middle of the afternoon on a Tuesday. No one's out, nothing's happening. And there's one person seated on the patio besides us, right behind Curtis. Just a guy eating by himself. And I was like, wait a second. Am I going to see my first celebrity in Los Angeles on my lunch break? You know who I saw eating by himself at Amel's Diner in West Hollywood?
Bruce Willis.
No, he's not well. You can't say that. Charo's son. You know Charo?
Yeah.
Her son.
How do you know what he looks like?
I don't know. I had that exact thought as I saw him. I was like, I don't know how I know this, but our first celebrity sighting on our first meal in Los Angeles is Charo's son. By himself I don't know how. I think maybe a reality show.
Oh, he's cute.
Maybe Surreal Life. He's cute-ish, yeah. He definitely was cuter when he was younger. He looked mad. I wonder if he and Charo had a fight. I would never talk to a celebrity.
No. We're gonna be celebrities.
Exactly. I don't want people to talk to me in public. I want them to like look at me and then text me later. Or not text me. Like, don't get my number. Tweet at me and be like, hey, was that you? You looked really tired. And I'll be like, LOL, just trying to be like you.
Can I tell you this?
What?
My friend who lives in LA, he does hair and he assists a celebrity hairstylist. And guess who he does sometimes? Assists on? Lily Collins, who is Emily in Paris.
Yes, of course.
Fucking, someone
He
else.
does her hair?
He assists.
She needs an assistant. Okay, I'm not trying to
For,
be
like,
mean.
Oscars.
I'm not trying to be mean. She's very stringy hair. Like, why does it need two
No,
people?
she has beautiful hair. But the one I care about the most, fucking
Gene Kelly.
Sophie Turner.
Sophie Tucker.
Sophie Turner Jonas, Game of Thrones.
Sophie Tucker, vaudeville star. Reddit impasse.
This is Dry Volcano boots all over again.
Sophie Turner versus Sophie Tucker. Like Sophie Tucker died in the war.
Bye!
Okay, bye. Great.